Hey guys, yeah, just another video Photoshop tutorial here on psdevault.com YouTube channel. In this tutorial, I'll show you a really interesting method to perform some quick and effective hair extraction using the Refine Mask tool in Photoshop. Now, the Refine Mask tool is only available from Photoshop CS5. And so if you have earlier version of Photoshop, this tool is not available. Alright, so let's get started. Now firstly, we have a model image here. Now as you can see, we have a fair amount of fuzzy hair at the outer edge, and there's really no way for us to use the standard selection method to select those hair. Now the purpose of this tutorial is to show you just how you can select those outer edge without losing too much detail. Yeah, so the ultimate goal is we wanted to combine this model image with this background scenery. So yeah, so let's just get started. Yeah, so we'll just grab the quick selection tool. We'll draw a selection of the model. Yeah, so we have a selection of the model, and what we just wanted to zoom in a little bit. Now we wanted to make sure that we don't select too much of the hair at the edge, because this area are the transitional areas which still contains the background, and these are the areas that we don't need to worry about this hair. We only need to select this darker part of the hair, which contains just contains the most amount of hair textures. So we wanted to just basically deselect some of the edge. So you might ask questions that why don't we select those hair. Now you will see in a second, and you will see the power of the Refine Mask tool and what the tool will do to bring out those details in a second. Alright, so this will do. Alright, so if we go into the layer palette, we wanted to add a layer mask to it. Okay, so we have a roughed selection at the edge. Now this, although it might looks alright from an amateur point of view, if you want it to be a bit professional, these edges look quite ugly. So that brings us to the Refine Mask tool. Now we wanted to double click on the mask, and this will bring up the mask properties. Now this option here says mask edge. If we click on that, we'll have the Refine Mask window here. Now I'd like to show you a couple of things first. The first one is the view mode. So as you can see, there's a number of view mode. Now the one you should pay attention for now is the black and white view model. This shows just the black and white of this layer mask, and if we take the option here says show radius, now this option here will show just the edge between the mask and the actual image. Now because there's no radius, so there's absolutely no edge you can see on it's just basically just a white canvas. But the next thing what we can do is we want to increase the radius just slightly. So yeah, so as you can see, there's now some white lines appearing, and this is the radius of the mask. We'll set the radius to be around about maybe 2.6 pixel. We wanted to use, the other thing is that we wanted to really use this on layer option so you can see the background. So as you can see, the hair part is still looking not that nice, so we wanted to use this tool here. This is the refine radius tool. So if we click on that, and we wanted to just adjust the brush size slightly more, just increase that to be a bit larger brush. So we wanted to just use this brush to brush that gently to the edge of the hair. Just make sure you don't overbrush. Now as you can see, we now have a very nice hair textures, and on the top there. Now the other thing is what you can do is to take this decontaminate colors option. Now this basically will give you more detail to the edge of the cut of the hair. So we wanted to just increase that slightly, just see the edge and how the color is changing, and this will give us the best possible result for the edge of the hair. Just for this mask option here, we don't need to use any of these options. We only need to slightly use the shift edge option here. Now if we press OK, as you can see, Photoshop automatically creates a new layer. So we'll just compare the result before and after. So on the top there, that's the result before the refine mask, and that's the result after. This refine mask technique is a pretty powerful technique when it comes to hair extraction, it will be a really useful tool if you wanted to perform some complicated hair selection in a relatively shorter amount of time and with minimal effort. Yes, so that concludes this video tutorial. I hope you're enjoying this technique and found it useful. And yeah, I'll see you next time.